to Bandar Abbas. The bazaar. So we didn't really plan on vlogging today because we're just here for a very short transit on our way further up north. But we discovered that there is actually a very interesting place right here, and it was so surprising that we had to come and see it. And this is that. Oh look, there's Vishnu. So I'm right now inside the 16th century temple. It's a Hindu temple. However, the design elements definitely don't feel like the typical Hindu temples you see in India or other parts of Asia. And there's also a statue of Buddha here besides the main god, Vishnu. A lot of the elements in this temple actually look very Islamic, like the dome and the pointy cobra. So
and they also have mirrors inside this
Yeah.
temple, which we have never seen in any other Hindu temple.
And it's free to visit. There's no ticket, there's nobody checking, or there's no guide. But the Buddha statue definitely looks fascinating because we thought that the most west Buddhism had come from India was to Afghanistan, to Bamiyan. But but Bandar Abbas means it's further westward. So it's actually quite fascinating. It's all golden in color. Very nice. Did not expect to see this in Islamic Iran.
Yeah.
Did you?
Not at all.
So that was it. That was a quick visit. They have like a free museum here. You can see a couple of artifacts. There's some kind of a storage room. No. There's another Buddha statue here. There's another Buddha statue here. And this looks like a small house of worship. Another Buddha. Quite a few idols here. But Vishnu is the main one facing the entrance. So as in any other Hindu temple, the main god is always in the very straight path of the front door. So juices.
We just found out.
Totally forgot how hot it is in the Middle East because now we are much closer to the coastline and the equator. We're much closer to the equator, so it's very, very hot. I think it should be around 30 degrees.
I can't even open my eyes.
And so humid. But the moment you go in the shade again, it's actually not too bad. And it's so dusty, very dusty. We're just walking around the main streets here in the city, and everything is very, very busy. Bandar Abbas is a big port city here in Iran, so there are a lot of people, a lot of businesses, a lot of import-export happens here. It looks like, because we see so many shops selling everything from raw parts all the way to finished goods. So a lot of vehicles, a lot of cycle shops, a lot of scooter shops. You can smell the new rubber. And we just found this Indian restaurant here on the map, so we just thought we'd go give it a try because we haven't had Indian food since we got to Iran, and somebody told us that if you want to try Indian food, the south and the southeast are the two places where you can find something which is relatable.
It's not necessarily an Indian food, but people generally call the food as Indian if it is spicy. So maybe people find something which will satisfy our taste buds.
Yeah, and they say the flavors here are very similar, and from the photos we saw on Google Maps, it almost looked like chana masala. So we are a little tempted to see what it's all about.
Let's go.
So that Indian restaurant thing was a fail. It's closed for 4 years now, but the Google Maps location still says it's active. Anyway, we went to another restaurant where we waited for
45
almost,
minutes.
yeah.
We ordered a vegetarian item and we waited for 45 minutes. And then when we asked her in between how long it will take, the waiter came and told it will take 10 minutes. So we were like, okay. Then even after 45 minutes, our food did not come.
And finally, we worked up courage to ask her, like sternly, where is the food? And she said, you never told me what you wanted. It was ridiculous because we explained to her so many times what we wanted, and it was vegetarian, just without meat, and she nodded along to everything. And it was the first case of miscommunication going so bad. And we didn't get any food for a whole hour. But we walked out of the restaurant and we found another one right here. And now we're having this. So this is the most traditional meal you get here in the Hormozgan province.
They've given us some rice and they've given us lobi, which is beans, and it's mixed with lots of greens.
Yeah, so this is called gourmet sabzi if it is mixed with meat. So we got the vegetarian version because the curry here is made with beans and spinach or some kind of leaf, and they cook this, and then when they add meat they put that into it, and then they serve it as gourmet sabzi. So this one is just the version without meat, which
And along with that, they've given lemon and onion.
so there's
and
like a whole bunch of salad,
Yeah.
and this is the rice, and of course we have pepper. Let's taste it.
It tastes exactly like our South Indian sambar and rice. If the sambar is made with leaves, it's going to taste exactly like this. So it's really good and it's super delicious. It's not very spicy but very flavorful.
So,
Hey,
hello
sir.
there.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, just doing it right.
So, you want to introduce yourself to our friends here?
Yeah, I'm Pedro. I'm living in Bandar Abbas. I'm really glad to be with our really incredible people here. Yeah, and now we are enjoying the traditional way of cooking bread here in Bandar Abbas in the south of Iran. It is with cheese, eggs, and chips, and really spicy, quite similar to Indian sauces. And yeah, yeah, please enjoy.
This one's called
Tumushi.
Tumushi. So,
Yeah.
Tumushi. So, we had this in Hormuz, but we didn't really realize its name was that. Now we have like a spicy version thanks to, you know, the chips and the spice sauce inside. So, we're gonna give it a try.
Yep.
And by the way, this is like the causeway here in Bandar Abbas. It's 15 kilometers long.
And it's right by the ocean.
You see those lights there? That's Hormuz.
He's saying if you like to have a picture together.
Yeah?
Come on, actually, around here. Put your beyond. Hold behind.
That's what we have. It's just like Indian tea.
He's saying I never accept the money from the tourists. It's all free. Because he wants to just share the good experience and good feeling with you guys.
Thank you so much.
What now?
Now we are going to a Darshini hotel in Bandar Abbas.